please. But, a bucket.
So anyone who wanted to go to the loo is now thirsty, and anyone who wanted to smoke earlier is now desperate.
Oh, I'll just quickly tell you, the guy who played Dalek Sec with, the sausages on his face, Eric, who's a lovely man, he had a radio mic on, and I'm sitting there listening to the cans, and I can hear him. I hear this jingling noise of keys. I think, what's that? It sounds like someone running. And then I hear a door open, then I hear a zip, and I hear him having a wee. I'm dying for a wee, and I'm having to listen to someone else doing one. In England, that's what we call taking the piss.
Now, let's bring it down a little bit now. I was going to say, Caitlin, you've worked with Daleks. No. You've worked with. I think has everyone worked with Daleks here?
Yeah.
Yes.
We did Daleks together.
Yeah. You did stone Daleks, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
What was that museum? Was that a set? Was that filmed in an actual museum or?
It was an actual place that we dressed to look like a museum.
Right. Okay.
Sort of Swansea Town Hall or something.
Yeah. It's doubled for quite a lot of things.
I was going to say, if you look closely, it's in every episode.
Was it also wasn't it the one in the Dead Planet, the one with the bus? The museum, it served as the museum, is that right?
Planet of the Dead.
Yeah, Planet of the Dead, not the Dead Planet, that's a different thing altogether, isn't it?
It's the back of Hitler's Reich Chancellery, and it's the front of the hotel as well, in Let's Kill Hitler.
And it's in Sherlock as well.
Yeah, I've seen it in Sherlock.
We've obviously got a good deal there.
It's got
That's your home from home.
Yeah. And you don't have to put tracks down because it's marble floors, so you can dolly everywhere as well, which is very useful and doesn't really mean a lot, but it means you can move the camera around in a very cinematic way, which is great. But yeah, we did a whole scene with Barney. It was the first time I met Barney, and we kind of we had these stone Daleks, and it was great actually, wasn't it? You guys were in front running around being pulled about by Matt. How was that?
Good.
Okay, I'm going to take some questions. If anyone's got any questions, we've got a mic. Yeah, look, run.
I'd like to ask Caitlin, in Let's Kill Hitler, you appear as a hologram version of yourself. And I wanted to know, firstly, if you actually were filmed on the TARDIS set for that, and how was the filming of that done differently than when you film a scene where you're really meant to be there in the flesh?
Don't look at me, I just directed it. Well, I think what we did was we did have Caitlin in the TARDIS, but at one point we had her against green screen so that we could make you appear.
Yes.
I think, and then we did have Caitlin there for real. Partly because that scene is so long that much as we'd love to make Caitlin sort of shimmer like she's not really there, over the period of 3 minutes, that's your entire special effects budget for the episode gone like that. So, but we did actually have her there, and she did a really good job. And also, it was really useful for Matt, wasn't it? Because he could actually talk to you. But what you might not know is when we edited it, that bit when you keep saying, is it something like your 3 minutes or something like that? You know.
I remember.
Yeah. You're dead in 32 minutes. Even though Caitlin did that really well every time and sort of slightly mechanically, which is exactly what we wanted, we actually used exactly the same take of audio every time, even if we didn't use exactly the same angle, so that we just, we repeated one version of it all the time so that it was consistent. As if you're listening to that woman on the voicemail who talks to you, so it sounds the same all the time.
Was Martha and Rose added in afterwards, or were they cardboard cutouts?
We would have loved to get them back, but that was complicated, and so we ended up using, which some people spotted, I read on the internet, we ended up using publicity stills, because we spent ages trawling through footage of all the old episodes, and we just couldn't find the right shot from the right sort of angle that was clean, and where they weren't kind of halfway through a bit of dialogue or something annoying like that. So we actually used some publicity stills which were kind of keyed on to make it look holographic. And I think if you look at the Murray Gold's brilliant soundtrack albums, you can see the same pose of Rose. I don't doing very well, obviously. But
Oh, I don't know. Caitlin, I haven't said hello to you because I'm a bit intimidated by you because you're Amy Pond. Also, I think you're secretly quite cutting because I remember while I was sort of there with my headphones, you just sat down next to Matt Smith and you said to him, I wonder if you'll remember this, you said, have you done any acting before? And he, of course, was, and he went, oh, well, you know, a bit, and then you listed a few things you'd done, and he said, oh, you've done more than me, and you went, yeah. I'm not making that up, honestly. You're looking at me like I'm a big fibber.
Okay.
Hello.